Hey everybody, we're here. Had to switch up the video, so y'all come on back in. Come on back in. Come on back in. Give everybody a few minutes. Going to invite the saints again. Y'all come on in. Another case study that I think you all will really enjoy. Sorry for doing it the other way, because the other way just doesn't function as well, so I switched. So y'all come on in. You know it's going to take me about a minute to let people come in and jump on, but I think you're going to like this case study, and we'll do some more of these. I've got one more for next Friday. So y'all come on in. 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 All right, let me finish this round of invites and we're going to get started because the people who are going to come in are going to come in. It is what it is. Y'all ready? All right, come on. All right, let's talk. What's going on, Ivan? Good to see you, brother. Please leave your comments here. Notice the details for the case study are up top near the post. All right, so for everybody jumping on, all of the details for this case study are near the upper right corner. So if you go back up to the top, you'll see the name of the family, where they live, all this kind of stuff. And some details I will also give you further as we go. I think you're going to love this. Just give me a quick second. Let me share it. Okay, let's go, y'all. So I've shared it to my business page, and now we can talk. We can talk. Hey, come on in, y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's talk. So this is the Schluckebier. This is a family, okay? Their monthly income is $8,500. The husband works as an academic advisor for a local college. The wife works as an administrator, a curriculum administrator for the public school system. So they've got pretty good jobs. At $8,500 a month, if you do the math, that's $102,000 a year. Again, $8,500 a month is $102,000 a year. So put that down there. All right, this family's total income is $102,000 per year after taxes. This is similar to the family that was in San Francisco. That San Francisco family was $154,000 before taxes. But if you look at this budget is way different because they're in Iowa instead of in San Francisco, California. Hey, everybody, for jumping on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's go through their budget. At $8,500 coming in, they've accounted for $7,160 going out. Now here is one of the immediate challenges that most households deal with from my years of coaching. You want your income, your net income, to be zero. That means if $10,000 comes in, $10,000 has been allocated. If $10,000 comes in, you want $10,000 allocated. If you make $5,000 a month, you want $5,000 coming in, but $5,000 allocated. Right? How does that work? Well, it just simply means that every dollar that comes in has been accounted for. So if you're going to save $200 a month, that's in the budget. If you're going to leave $200 a month to just kind of spend as you freely please, that's in your budget. If you're going to pay extra on a car or a house or credit cards, that's in your budget. That's what I mean when I say that every dollar has to be allocated. So I put that down first. All right, so let's go. Some good things about this family budget. One of the good things is they are under budget. This family is really well under budget. That means that they have about $1,300 left at the end of every month that they're not planning to use, but they should be. but that's better than some families that are $1,200 over at the end of every month, which means they're really in trouble. All right. One of the I already mentioned this. The bad thing about their budget is every dollar is not accounted for. Again, for your own personal households, please make sure that every dollar that comes in has been accounted for how it's going to be spent. All right. Now, some of the best things going on with this family. All right. $800 extra on the mortgage. That's what this family does. Every month they spend $800 extra in principal to get rid of their mortgage. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Number two, the other best things, and I put them all in the same time. You all can give me feedback. All right, so here are three other things that I think are the best based upon this family's budget. Number one, they actually have discretionary income sitting there. They've accounted for $2,000 a month. Now, I personally think that's a little high, but at the same time, I've always had my coaching clients to have a miscellaneous account. So, you put $50 a week in that account, or $100 a week in that account, whatever you do, and that account is the money that you use when stuff comes up. So, what do I mean by stuff comes up? Crap. We got to get a new hose for the washer dryer. Oh crap. We need tires. That can come out of a miscellaneous account because all right, that's as far as I'll go with that one. So we've talked about what is immediately good and bad. I've talked about some of the best things, but now let me give you some of the worst things. Because they have zero debt, many families go get debt. All right, another worst thing. Here's another worst thing that I see. So worst thing number one is people just go buy things because they have no debt, and that's a real hard thing to fight. Hey Tanya, good to see you, lady. Just because you have no debt, as this household does, doesn't mean go crazy. However, I am a little concerned that they only have one car. Because both parents work, I want to see more than one car. I know some families will buy a cash car just to have the second car, because sometimes the first car needs some work. The first car might be a little more expensive to operate. The first car may be too big for you running to the store or running wherever, because you don't have both of the kids with you. So that's a concern of mine, but it's nothing major. There's something else that I see people do that's really screwed up. They go buy a new car, and I'm not talking about buying a new car is bad. So this family is $102,000 a year. Imagine this family taking out $1,000 a month just for a car note. That will be horrible, because you can get so many cars and so many vehicles for less. It's called being a smarter consumer. I'll teach that another day. That's one of the things I do in the Victor's Financial Mastery coaching that we provide. But man, so many great things are going on with this budget. I asked the question in the text, would you want this to be your family? I hope the answer is yes. This family is spending $1,200 a month on their 3-bedroom home. Wonderful. But they're paying an extra $800 a month every month to get rid of the mortgage. Great. I totally understand it. They're funding their kids' college already, even though the kids are only 6 and 9. Perfect. You can't beat that with a stick. I love the fact that they only spend $700 a month for food. And when you've got children, that can be a lot. Things I would like to see for this family. And if you're married, if you have children, one of the things that should be in your budget is adult time, date night, Because if if you've got children, sometimes you just need to hear grown people conversation. Sometimes you just need to have grown people topics. Sometimes you just need to be able to laugh like a grown person. And when you have young children, that's not always easy. So some things I would like to see are the date night. I'd also like to see some money put aside. Oh, I can't spell. I would love to see this family do a quarterly getaway. You know, they've got this $2,000 of discretionary income, you know, but every quarter go spend $500 and go to Disney World or something for the kids. That's just what I would like to see. I don't know about you. That's what I would like to see. Yeah. That's all I can really think of that I would like to see for this family. I mean, they're doing everything right. This would be the model for families. And watch this, even as a single person, I love this income model because they're not spending too much. They're not overly crazy in debt. Nothing crazy is going on with this family. So I'm excited for them. So any questions, any feedback? I'll wait a couple minutes because I know folks are still jumping on. Some people are falling in and out. It is what it is. But I'm asking, what's your feedback? For many of us, we've never looked at money like this, and we didn't know it was even possible. And let me tell you a secret. If you are not already here, that means you have to get to this point, and it takes time. Please don't think that you've got a budget like this after 3 weeks of trying. No, this took time. Please don't beat yourself up if you make the same income but your expenses don't look the same. And I'll tell you the whole truth. Part of my budget is now going towards some kind of money to take care of my parents. That's going in my budget. You know, there are some things in my budget that were not there, you know, years ago. Like I need some extra retirement because as an educator, that retirement is next to nothing. Because I haven't done 30 years and I can't do 30 years. So I love the fact that they've got retirement. Oh, something else. I love that they've got charity. They spend, I want to say they spend about 4% of their income on charity. 5%. So 5% of their income is on charity. I think that is wonderful every month. Could it be more? Yes. But do what fits you. I love it. No other questions, no other comments coming from anybody? Well, listen, I'm going to let you all go. Hey, do me a favor. Let me put this website here. I've got a free gift down in the comments for everybody. Simply because I know that some people will watch this in replay. So there's a free case study that I put together. I didn't go through it in this detail, but it's another case study I put together. Gives a couple tips that show up as a result of mastering money. So definitely go there. Hey, Tanil. Good to see you, girlie. I'll come back to her later. All right, any other questions, any other comments? I saw a few people that were in and out, back and forth. Hi, listen, do me a favor. Go to the link, get that case study if you want to get more of a background on what we're talking about and how we're helping people to master their money. Because as you can see from this example, they have mastered their money. I love this so much. So do me a favor. Go ahead and continue to do what you need to do. But just remember that when life is pretty good, a better life is always best. You can never learn too much about your money and how to use it for your purposes only. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.